What is up? Welcome to the live stream lounge. And I'm hanging out Han Solo tonight because I am putting together swag box number 2, Jinn's Wise Choice. That's right. Last week I didn't even have all the assets. We didn't have any of the posters signed, but I have been super busy all week long, and I'm happy to say finally, as of Friday, I have started putting together, organizing all of the assets, the rewards coming to you guys. Swag box number 2 is on its way. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. I'm going to have just kind of a little bit of an update. It's definitely going to be a shorter live stream lounge than usual, but I did want to check in with you guys to let you guys know about some upcoming things and just to say hi and check in with you guys. So what do you say we get this rather quick, brief party, but a party nonetheless, started? You know what? Sometimes I just need a lemon blast or a splash blast lemon, I guess is what this is. It was a hot one today. Had a lot of fun hanging out with my family on the lake. It was a really, really good time. Okay, so let's go over some things. I'm actually, because I've been so busy, I could have put together a new slideshow of everything that's going on, but to do that, it's actually hours worth of work organizing everything and getting it into a PDF that I can then bounce over to this laptop. I have to upload it into StreamYard, and it's all stuff that's easy to do, but it just takes time. It's one thing after another, making sure everything lines up okay. All the images are oriented. You have to put them in order. Getting them in order it's actually kind of complicated. It's not complicated, it's time consuming. It's kind of this tedious thing to make sure that they're in the exact order that you want them in. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you with those details other than to say it was a lot easier for me. I'm just going to use the same one that we had last week. I'll breeze through the ones obviously that aren't pertinent to what we're talking about today, but there are some updates to some of the things that we looked at last week. So what do you say we dive in? You're, of course, watching the live stream lounge. So I'm very happy to say, as of last week, I mentioned that, I'm still getting the thank you videos up. I'm putting one up about a week. If I can, sometimes I forget, or I get busy with everything else that I'm doing. There were a number of them that we still had to film, and I've got a backlog of ones that I need to share with everyone. But there was a couple more that we needed to film. I'm happy to say that as of last week, we had 2 different days that we were signing posters. So with the remaining thank you videos that I had left to do, I did some of them on Monday, some of them on Wednesday, and now all of the thank you videos, they're not up yet, but they're all filmed, ready to rock and roll. And in fact, I unleashed one today for Mr. Aaron Farr, who's been super, super helpful. For those of you that have checked out the Aladdin 3477 Discord, Aaron Farr is responsible for putting that together. He's been just an awesome, awesome backer, helping us out behind the scenes all the way from Australia, which is really, really cool. So thank you so much, Aaron. I hope you enjoyed the thank you video. Of course, you can see all of the thank you videos. It's on the Aladdin 3477 YouTube page, and it's a couple playlists down, and it says Aladdin 3477 thank you videos, and you can see all of them in a playlist right there. Draw this in your style is always going on using the hashtags. If you guys are cosplaying as anything Aladdin 3477, of course, we want to see it. There's a really cool behind the scenes video we released a little while back. There is a new video I'm dropping soon for those of you that follow me more for like the drawing and painting tutorials. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is it going to be Tuesday? Pretty sure there's a new video on framing heights. And this is something that I teach in my pre-viz classes. This is really good juice for anyone going into film, animation, or comic books. This is talking about, it's not camera angles, but it's the framing heights, how you are framing your subject in any given panel. So I believe that is going to drop on Tuesday. There's a South Campus tour we talked about. Rope was not successful. Cheeky Morero's Kickstarter, but he is going to get that back up and cooking soon. And hopefully we can get that going for him. Last week we were hanging out with Mr. Eric Steele, and we're going to see Eric again very soon next week. Because I'm going to be doing the live stream lounge. I'm going to try to do the live stream lounge live from the horror film roulette. And I think I'm going to be starting it a little bit early. The horror film roulette is something, it's local here in Detroit, but it's open to filmmakers around the world. And it's actually going to be going live from 6 p.m. until 10 p.m. Eastern time, which is where I'm at right now. And even if you want to enter the contest, we're going to talk a little bit more about it coming up. Even if you can't be there, if you register ahead of time, you can get the powers to be to spin the wheel for you to find out what your genre is. And again, I can't stress enough, the grand prize this year is $10,000. That's amazing. That is wild. Oh my gosh. So if you're into any kind of animation or filmmaking, of course, why not give it a shot? And you can get, man, you could be the winner of $10,000. That is so cool. So I wanted to talk about Aladdin stuff really quick. Of course, the backer kit. So here's what's up. My schedule, I'm behind on this schedule. Originally, I was hoping that the swag boxes, I think the original timeline said April. It ended up not being, the shipping time here says May 30th. So it wasn't really until June that I was able to start shipping the swag boxes. But if you take the timeline that I had for spring, summer, fall, and winter, what the original schedule was, there were a couple things that got tied up. It wasn't really my fault. I don't know if it was anyone's fault, but you know, a lot of times with printers, they, in order to get you to sign on the dotted line that you'll print your product to them. Oh yeah, we'll have it to this. You'll have it in 2 weeks. And then it's like, well, we'll have the assets ready in 2 weeks. It won't go into production until a week after that. Then they'll finish. And then it'll be another 2 weeks after that before you get your items. So things always take longer than it seems. But I was very diligent while getting everything together for the first swag box. I was also jamming on swag box number 2. So everything got pushed back slightly, but I'm happy to report that swag box number 2, I actually started ahead of schedule, ahead of the schedule that I did for the updated schedule for swag box number 1. So I am already working on those, and those are heading out to you. So I'm happy to say I already have all of the executive producers. I have all of your swag boxes ready to go. They just need to get to the post office. Well, today, I think by the time I had those together, it was yesterday, Saturday evening, and obviously the post office is closed. Post office is closed on Sundays. Tomorrow is Labor Day, so I actually won't get to ship these out until Tuesday. So hopefully most of you will have your next swag box, maybe by the weekend, possibly. So a real quick word on what this swag box is. Sometimes I refer to it as a package that you're getting, because in most cases, what you're going to be getting is a swag box. So this is the box for swag box number 1. Swag box number 2 looks the most different because swag box number 2 looks like this. And the reason why, this is the swag box that has any of the posters that you might be getting. Swag box number 2, Jinn's Wise Choice definitely comes with one of the smaller teaser posters, and it comes with the movie poster. But depending if you are part of the Sky Sail Sky Club or Aladdin's Inner Circle, that means that you get additional posters, including one that is signed by 35 or more cast and crew, which is pretty awesome. I can't wait for you guys to see these. I'll be dropping a video on what that process was like very soon. So some of you might be like, wow, it's a tube, it's not really a box. It's a tube, but it's actually loaded not just with posters but other really cool stuff. 2 of the minifigs are in there. The Fiji patch, which I'll be releasing an unboxing video soon. The bandana, I'm going to be releasing an unboxing video, and I'll be doing another video showing the different ways that you can fold this bandana and wear this bandana. But this is really cool, this too, because you still, in fact, I'll do one right now. You can take, well, I can take this Fiji rubber stamper and look at that, a perfect Fiji on the side of that. I don't know if you can see this here. I have to look under to see it there. There we go. So there's Fiji on the side of your tube. So it's still really fun when you get this. You'll know right away that this is Jinn's Wild Choice on your doorstep. So I talked about the patches. Those came in. They look great. I can't wait to share the unboxing. The bandanas look super cool. That's another unboxing that I'll be sharing soon. And last week, it took 2 days, 2 different days. I had a classroom that I utilized for cast and crew to sign posters, and it was really cool. It was a giant square where people could pass from one person to the other, and the posters that looked like this now look kind of like this, and super cool. Had a lot of fun putting these together. I've got some comments. Justin Lamiel says hello. Jeff Norgrove says hello, or he says awesome, and he says, I still have to thank you for the box you sent me. I was truly flabbergasted that I was given one. Of course, you helped out so much on set. It was amazing, Jeff. I added to my Matt Bush collection that I have had since you were a kid living next door, and I just found my Ted Nugent's 50th birthday party at the Fox. I assume you mean we probably had backstage passes or something like that, laminates to get all access, where I presented Ted Nugent with Bret Michaels' artwork that he commissioned me to do for his 50th birthday party. That is true, which is crazy. Man, that is what it wasn't really the 50. I guess it was, but it's weird because now I'm 50. And so it's weird when you think about it that way. It doesn't seem like it was that long ago, but it must have been just a couple years back, I guess. Brittany says, I'm excited for the next swag box. I split the items from the first box with Dylan because he enjoyed the movie so much. Oh my gosh, Brittany, that is so awesome. So cool to hear. Jeff says, yes, it was. All right. So, again, last week we hung out with Mr. Eric Steele, and here obviously climbing the rope, doing his own stunts, which is great, covered in slime, hanging upside down. There was never anything that he said no to, just a champ, and had a lot of fun. We talked about draw this in your own style, what it was like having other artists drawing. Eric Steele, of course, Dave Santia right here. Really cool artwork. The minifig, reaction trailers, having fun at Star Wars Celebration, Hot Wings contests. Had a lot of fun with that. Eric's in another film called Rekindle that hopefully is coming out soon. It was filmed in the Netherlands in Europe, which is great. So swag box number 2, can't wait. Hope you guys do some unboxings and share photos of all those. They're going to start going out this week, and I will get them all out ASAP. I'm kind of starting from the top executive producers and moving my way down so that the people that got the higher tiers are getting their rewards first. But I'll try to get through them as quick as I can so everyone gets their rewards. Can't wait to see where you guys are putting your stickers. Again, the t-shirts are going quick. All of them have some sizes that are sold out. The one that's sold out the most is Battle Action Aladdin, and I believe the only size that's left is small. So you have to rock those out as soon as you can. Madeline Jagoda says, hello, Matt. What's up, Madeline? Thank you so much for tuning in. All right. Again, the backer kit, if you just Google Aladdin 3477 backer kit, you'll probably find it pretty quick. That's also where you can get the official collector's edition. There's a commentary out right now and the full audio book. I know I keep saying it's coming soon. It is coming soon. Bear with me. It's all in the pipeline. I still need to show you pictures of what I did to the Aladdin stickers. I know, I want to see. I've got a few left to go. I hope there's more in the next box. That's a great question. There is a larger, it's got the logo in Fiji, and it's a waterproof sticker. It's essentially like a bumper sticker, but it's die cut around the shape of it. It's a really, really nice quality sticker. But if you guys like the sticker sheets, that's good to know, because in the future, I need to know what you guys are into. What are some of the best swag items that you guys got? Some of you, I know, probably really like the enamel pins. And then some of you might be like, enamel pins, I don't really wear those. So like that wasn't anything to me. Some of you really liked these stickers, and the sticker sheet was a lot of fun. But some of you might have been like, stickers, I like the enamel pins, right? Some of you are all about the minifigs. So it helps to know, for the most part, most of you, it helps to know what are the swag items you guys are really digging. So in the future, if there's another Kickstarter or if there's more opportunities to make more merch, what are the things that you guys are into the most? Madeline says, I have a question about the swag box you were talking about. Is the swag box 2 going to be on the class module you'll post on Tuesday? I don't have a swag box. No, the swag box is, this was for a Kickstarter that happened earlier in the year. This actually has nothing to do with class. This isn't anything that you have to get. This is just something on the side for people that supported the Aladdin 3477 Kickstarter. These are rewards, swag box rewards that are going out to those backers. But this isn't anything that's mandatory for class or anything like that. My favorite is actually the pen. I use it every day, all day at work. That is so cool. That is good to know. I dig these pens as well, and I'm always happy to show off that it lights up. That is cool. Good to know. All right. Real quick, I wanted to chat about Horror Film Roulette because it's happening next week and it's the 10th anniversary. I am a sponsor of this. I donate some of the prizes. I donate some Kanzari cards and Hollywood is Dead posters for this. But what this is a film competition. And it's kind of like if you've ever seen a 24-hour film festival, or I'm sorry, a 48-hour film festival where contestants have 2 days to make a short film. And usually there's some kind of prompt that they're given in order to do this and to make it unique. For Horror Film Roulette, you actually get 4 weeks. But the cool thing about that really gives you more time. Well, it gives you time to procrastinate, right? But it gives you more time to come up with a really good idea, write the script, cast which friends you're going to put in this, obviously film it, edit it, put on the bells and whistles and get it submitted in time. But the kickoff for this happens next week, and I am going to be there doing my live stream live, and I'm probably going to start early. I don't know if it'll be right at 6 p.m., but I'm definitely going to start early And I'm going to see if I can do the live stream lounge on the go. I'm going to have my phone and my gimbal, but I've never done it on a really small phone screen. I've heard you can do it, but I'm just curious how easy it'll be to go through comments and everything else. So, we shall see. Madeline says, "Good grief! Thank you for your advice from the comment." Yeah, this is just something from the past. It's it's awesome. I love that like students are checking in with the live stream lounge, which is great. But most of the stuff on the live stream lounge, like it's awesome if you're just doing homework and hanging out and you want to like chat. Again, usually the live stream lounge focuses on careers and creativity, so it's just something fun to listen to. But it's not something mandatory for class. It's not something you have to listen to, or there's no content in the live stream lounge that is actually for class, just so you know. But I love that you're hanging out with everyone. For those of you that are students, I just watched the new Boogeyman movie, surprisingly decent. I just heard I didn't even know anything about a new Boogeyman movie, and I think I saw Paul Michael Caine gave it a whirl, and I think he said he enjoyed it, and it had some really cool shots in it and stuff. I want to know more about this Boogeyman movie. I'd love to have another sticker sheet with Umi, Aladdin Skysail, the Noodle Master, James, of course, Bounty Hunters, Jinn, and Lian Hua. That would be cool. I would love to do another sticker sheet and expand to more of the characters. Bredge has to be on there too, with his fuzzy hat, of course. So yeah, I like that. I like that idea. There definitely needs to be an additional sticker sheet for sure. Okay, real quick. The Horror Film Roulette, run by Josh Tauby and Eric Steele. What you're going to do if you go there, it's in downtown Utica next week from 6 p.m. until 10 p.m. You don't have to be there the whole time. You just need to stop in at some point if you're not going to register online and have them spin for you. But if you're there in person, you get to spin this wheel of horror, and there's different genres. So that's where you find out, are you going to be, is your genre going to be thriller, slasher, monster, supernatural, zombie, sci-fi, or I don't think they've announced it yet, but they had people voting, and I believe voting is over, but there is going to be a new genre, and it's either going to be vampire or body horror. And the crazy thing is that last week it was 50-50. It was actually neck and neck. So it has swung one way or the other. I don't know what it is yet. I think they're going to be announcing it. You'll find out at the actual event. This is what the grand trophy looks like. But the cool thing is they actually have winners, not just the grand prize winner. They have an audience choice. So at the actual event, which is to be determined, like where and when it's going to be, it'll be not right before Halloween. It's usually like a couple weeks before Halloween. But anyone in attendance will get to vote for audience choice. But they have awards, I believe, for best actor, best actress, best scream, best blood, like special effects, blood, fake blood, obviously. They have a bunch of really cool awards that they give out, which I think is just awesome. It's just such a fun thing. This year, Solarian Company is giving $2,000. It's straight up, just $2,000 for you to use as you want. It's not gift certificates. It's not money you have to spend with them. It's straight up. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say 2,000? It's 10,000. 10,000. That's wild, right? And it's co-sponsored with a company called Grimace. You're going to find out what that is next week as well. Can't wait. I have heard In fact, Eric was sharing with us, this was the poster last year illustrated by Marvel Comics' Jim Toe. Jim Toe has illustrated a new limited edition exclusive poster that's going to be at the showcase event. Can't wait for that. Jim's work is awesome. So again, if you go to horrorfilmroulette.com, you'll find out more about it. Even if you don't live close and you can't make any of these events, that's okay. You still can be a part of the Horror Film Roulette. Again, just go to the website, horrorfilmroulette.com. You can register there to make a film or animation, if animation is your thing. It does cost $50 to register, but there's a lot that they do. They screen all of these in an actual theater. There's so much that they do that costs money. It costs a lot of money to put this event on. And now that there's a $10,000 grand prize, like that is incredible. But the people behind the scenes on this, they do a lot of work, and it's all for fun. They don't really make money out of this. Any funds that come in from the cost of the fee for entering, that just goes right back into the show, into printing the posters, securing the movie theater. Like that doesn't come for free. There's a lot that they do, stuff that costs money, and then things that are just time and energy, and they really make this great. So it's totally worth. And usually to submit to any kind of film festival or film competition, it's actually more expensive than that, usually. So still just super cool. And as far as I know right now, if you go to YouTube, they have something going on 24/7 leading up until the kickoff 1 week from today. It's HFR TV, where you can see the horror shorts from the past 10 years. They're on a loop, and you're going to see all kinds of really, really cool short films. Some of them are funny. Some of them are spooky. Some of them are like really mind-bending, like really clever, the way that they were written. So really cool to see. I will be there next week at the kickoff, and of course I'll be at the showcase. Can't wait. Robert Wilson throws horns up. Anthony LaFata, think less, man. More Cloverfield-ish monster under your bed. All right. I like that. Can't wait to see what the new category is going to be this year. And can't wait to see what people do with either body horror or vampire. So my classes have started. Of course, I'm going to be having a tour of T Building that I'll be filming, coming at you guys soon. I have some screenings coming up for just a couple more executive producers and the red carpet events. The Rope Kickstarter is going to get relaunched at some point. The Live Stream Lounge is now an official podcast on YouTube, and I will be back next week. I will probably be back earlier than 9 p.m. Again, I will be broadcasting live from the Locker Room Saloon in downtown Utica. That is where the kickoff is happening for the Horror Film Roulette. Come on out, spin the wheel. It's $10,000. Why not go for it? Worst case scenario, you don't win. You had a blast making an animated project or a short horror film with your friends, and you get to see it on a big screen movie theater. I don't know if they've announced officially what theater that is, but it's going to be awesome. It's going to be really, really cool. Cannot wait. So I can't wait to hang out with you guys next week. And I think Tracy Surgener is going to kind of be my special guest. We're going to be hanging out with him at the Live Stream Lounge and hopefully going through the process with him, spinning the wheel, seeing what that is like. I can't wait. Justin Lamiel says, I can't wait for the movie screening later this month. I'm so excited, Justin. I can't wait as well. that is going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to have you out here. Jeff Norgrove says, after Aladdin is released, any chance you may do a film about Zark and the Rush song, The Body Electric, sung as a lost robot? I would love that. I love that song from Rush, and the music video is so rad for that. I would be all about it. Getting the rights to a Rush song is very expensive. That's something I don't think I can afford. I've tried licensing. I tried licensing a song, for example, for Aladdin 3477. I tried licensing a Bjork song, and a lot of people don't know Bjork songs anyway. It's a Bjork song that wasn't even like a hit of hers over in Europe or anything like that. The cost to license it for Aladdin 3477 was $38,000. 38. Oh, and I only needed to use a minute and 14 seconds of it. It was still $38,000. The price of a nice brand new car. So unfortunately, there is no Bjork. And now I can't imagine using that song. There's a much cooler song from Cell Dweller for Masked Nightclub. I can't wait for you guys to see it. But yeah, never say never. And it would be really cool, especially with advancements in animation and everything else. Who knows? The sky is the limit. That or the Crisis screenplay, that could happen at some point. I have lots of ideas, lots of things that I want to do once Aladdin 3477 is through the pipeline. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in to this brief episode of the Live Stream Lounge. Just checking up with you guys. I'm going to get back to putting together swag box number 2. And I can't wait to see you guys next week at HFR, the Horror Film Roulette. Be good to one another. And I will see you guys next week in downtown Utica at Horror Film Roulette. Wah!